Are you eating lectins and are they making you worse? Hello and welcome to another edition of the Ask Dr. Pickel show, where we help people find answers who have chronic health conditions, chronic health problems. And today we want to talk about lectins and autoimmune conditions and how they kind of work to make it worse. So let's just dive right in with details here. All right, so the first thing about lectins, it's like, what in the heck are lectins? Well, lectins are a type of protein that's in different foods. In fact, if we look at lectins, look at this list, because if you look at this list overall, you'll think, but Dr. Pickel, some of these things are healthy for me to eat, right? Well, we'll talk about why they could be a problem. So, up at the top, we've got your legumes, and those are usually your beans, your chickpeas, your lentils, peas, soybeans, nuts and seeds. I mean, all these nuts and seeds, like, hey, these are my favorites: almonds, cashews, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, grains. We got wheat, rice, buckwheat, quinoa, millet, fruits, really any type of melon, watermelon, just melon, cantaloupe. And then vegetables, tomato, potatoes, eggplants, and corn. So what is it with these that's creating trouble, and why would they? Well, the problem is this family of lectins, some people have issues with, not everybody, but many people who have autoimmune conditions are very susceptible. So what happens is you have these lectins and you eat them, and they go kind of two ways. Number one, they go over here, and it's called agglutination of proteins. What does that mean? So what happens is sugars are attracted to these proteins and they kind of bind to them. And now we've got this, what's called neoantigen. What the heck is that? Well, now it's something that your immune system recognizes. Neo means new, antigen is actually something that your immune system sees that could be a problem. So now we've got this new potential bad guy in your system, or these lectins start to bind to other receptors in your body. They actually look like things that are similar to things that in your body. These proteins look very similar, so they start to bind, and your immune system says, what's going on here? So then what's going to happen is this is going to affect you if you have a susceptible genotype, meaning if you have a genetic issue, which again is very common with people who have autoimmune conditions, is going to cause you to potentially have more problems than someone else with these lectins. So then what's going to happen is it's going to go two ways. Either, number one, these lectins that you just ate that have gone through this process are now cross-reacting with tissue proteins, meaning if you have Hashimoto's, these lectins look similar to your immune system. They look similar to your thyroid tissue. Or let's say if you have rheumatoid arthritis, these lectins look similar to your joints, or these lectins look similar to certain organs or your skin. Again, based on whatever type of autoimmune issue you have. Again, autoimmunity means my immune system is attacking me. Well, we don't want to increase that problem, because if you increase that problem, you're creating a lot of destruction, and we do not want more destruction of you by your own immune system. And then the other way it can go is it can activate what's called the Th17 side of the immune system. This is the pro-inflammatory side of the immune system, the side that once it gets kind of started, it self-perpetuates and just keeps going until someone finally halts it a correct way. So, but if you do get this cross-reactivity, that's going to cause, like I was saying, increased antibodies. Now your immune system says, hey, let's increase antibodies to the thyroid, or increase antibodies to the skin or the joints or certain organs of the body or the brain. Never good, like MS. So the other way it can go with this Th17 side is now we get more of an inflammatory response. And once you increase inflammation in the body, especially you just ate these lectins, that's going to inflame the gut. What happens when you inflame the gut? Then you inflame the brain. So just not a good situation. So if you do have an autoimmune condition, you have to be very careful with lectins, just like you would certain other proteins. You hear more about like gluten, dairy, soy when it comes to autoimmunity, but lectins can absolutely be a problem on the list for you that maybe you're not really dealing with or keeping out of your diet because you think they're these healthy foods. And they're not saying they aren't healthy, but your genetic predisposition and your immune system don't like them at all. And the goal would be, though, to find out, what is causing your immune system to attack you. Do you have something that your immune system cannot get rid of, such as heavy metals, chemicals, infectious agents? Is there things your immune system is just not able to destroy, or something that's compromising your immune system to cause it to malfunction? Dealing with those things tends to allow things to finally heal and repair, and hopefully you'll be eventually able to get back to certain foods. But this has to be dealt with correctly and really on a person per person basis, because you can say, hey, everybody with this autoimmune condition go off lectins. Well, yeah, you could, but is there a better way? How is your autoimmune condition compared to this person, this person, this person? Who needs to go off of lectins? Who doesn't? And this is what we always have to figure out with our patients. All right. Well, hopefully everybody got some great information on this. God bless, and I will see you next time.